Hello, hello, hello. Let me do a little adjusting here on this camera. Well, guys, this is a brief video log, I suppose. It was brought to my attention that perhaps some people were not aware that I am not just back, but I'm back raiding. I've recently joined the guild Duality on Zul'jin, US, of course. My glasses are reflecting a shit ton. So I did my first raid with them this week, Throne of Thunder, 25 heroic, all bosses, and I think that I did fairly well. It was I was a little nervous having sorry, camera shake. I'm kicking my desk. I was a little nervous having missed this tier. I had gear from this tier thanks to my brother using my priest to raid in a 10-man, which managed to clear everything, I suppose. And so yeah, but he mostly had gotten me off-spec gear because he was healing, so I'm optimized the best I can, but I'm missing a few key pieces. But anyway, so I'm not really super worried about damage. I'm mostly worried about not fucking up mechanics. I'm a long time, old school, hardcore progression raider, so I'm not extremely worried about mechanics. I mean, the only things I really could fuck up is stuff that I can't really get a handle on just by watching videos and reading the dungeon journal. This is the kind of stuff that, you know, you actually have to experience. Everyone else progressed and experienced this, so they tend to forget, oh, you know, this is something obvious. Let me give you an example. We were on Dark Animus. They asked me to heal because some people didn't show up for raid. So I'm like, sure, whatever. I mean, I'm the big daddy of Shadow, but I have a long history with healing. I was a main spec healer for many years of my progression life anyway. So I'm healing, and I'm supposed to stand next to this little construct and tank it until the time comes to destroy it. And I've done this once before in a normal mode as Shadow. So obviously, when I was Shadow, I barreled into that thing and went to town attacking it right off the bat so I'd have something to do. But as a healer, it didn't dawn on me to attack this. I thought it was going to prox aggro onto me and fixate, basically. It didn't, and the guy next to me, a warlock, you know, he does a little AoE and boom, it's on him. He's getting gaped. I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. Next time I know, I'm going to open into that fucker with an instant and get some thread on it to, you know, hold it and then heal. Which is what I did. But it was funny because they're like, alright, you gotta attack it. Okay, I get that. You know, if I fuck something up once, that's the last time I'm gonna fuck it up. You know, I know what the fuck I'm doing. And you know, it was just messing around. But they're like, oh yeah, don't fade. Really? Alright. I may not know the mechanic of this boss fight, but I damn sure know my motherfucking class. Obviously, if I'm supposed to hold thread on this, I'm not gonna fucking fade. Is this real life? So yeah. That's Wraith, by the way. My good friend, aka Moosebird, aka Nate, who hopefully fucking sooner rather than later we will be moving in together as gaming partners. That is a non-sexual relationship, just for those that are curious.
Yeah, definitely non-sexual.
So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I laughed at it. You know, I thought it was funny. That, like I said, they were probably just fucking saying it to be funny. But yeah, I was like, who? So anyway, besides that, the only other things I really messed up was the first boss, Jinrock. I know what I'm supposed to be doing here for the mechanics. You know, I run my lightning orbs out. I watch my conductivity, whatever that debuff is, that takes down. You have to dispel it or let it expire out of the pool, right? So I have this stuff and I'm watching it. Okay, I got 8 seconds, 7 seconds left on my debuff. I start running out to the left, and I've only done LFR of this boss and normal mode. And in normal mode, I didn't really experience this, but anyway, this other guy, he gets a focused lightning orb on him, and he runs out the same way, but I'm going out ahead of him. He rocket boots around me, and so his orb is right in. Me and him are right in between in this orb, and so I'm like, you know, I don't really notice it, and I just run out, and I like run right into him, and the orb comes in, and I guess it blows everyone up. So you know what, whatever. I didn't really know the orb could blow up on me. I thought it had to actually hit the person it was on, like the Frost Orb in Twilight Ascendant Council 25 Heroic back in Tier 11. You know, it fixated on a player. You could fucking run through it all you wanted. It had to hit that player to blow up. So, you know, just little things like that. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for, you know, fucking things up at all. I mean, the rest of the bosses, I studied up the most on Lei Shin, and to the point where it felt easy. I mean, obviously this is a farm boss for them, so all I had to do was not fuck up on a personal level, which I did, you know, exceedingly well. From what I, you know, there's a couple of parts I didn't really understand what I was supposed to be doing, like that I couldn't gather. Like, okay, you know, people standing around outside to drop the ball lightning, but not everyone. I thought maybe all rangers were supposed to be out there, but I was supposed to actually be stacked on the boss, which is cool by me. I'd rather be in there fucking just tunneling, whatever. So, you know, little things. I aced that shit, though. It was easy. Now, next week, I can focus more on doing more damage. I got a couple upgrades. Upgraded my bracers from Heroic to Heroic Thunder Forged, so that was kind of cool. Same item. And I upgraded my shoulder from normal to Heroic. Now, a Heroic Thunder Forged UVLS, which is the trinket that procs and makes you crit 100% for 4 seconds whenever it procs, dropped. And I'm like, oh man, dude, I wish I could get that, because I got Wushu Lays, you know, I just got whatever I can scrounge together kind of deal going on. And I was like, man, I don't know, that's a fucking big deal item. I'm not probably going to get it. And I didn't, so I'm not leading up to that. But it did drop. I got to see it. I'm not too worried about it, though. Next tier, I mean, not having that just means I'll be more likely to get, you know, the next tier trinkets that I need, like the amplification trinket, etc. And I'm not really worried about progression. Like, I've been doing PTR with them, all the PTR testing that's been happening since I joined the guild. My dogs are wrestling in the background, by the way. I've been doing that PTR testing, and like, it's different with that. I'm not coming into something they already have strategies on. They've already been farming, trying not to fuck it up. I'm in there learning, which is what I'm good at. So I guess that's about it. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to get off here so my dogs don't ruin this entire video with their running around and making loud noises and wrestling. So keep on the lookout. I will be frapsing Siege of Orgrimmar boss kills that I'm in on, which hopefully will be a lot of them, and making videos once again that actually relate to World of Warcraft and high-end progression. So see you then. Wraith, say goodbye.
See you guys. Take care.